Alright, welcome to a Blender tutorial. And today we're going to make something very simple that anyone can do it without experience in 3D modeling. And I'll be guiding you through the export phase. First, I'm going to show you guys. Now let me just try to refresh. Make sure you watch the tutorial before this. The how to install the Blender SES tool. And right now I'm going to show you some projects that I've been working on with the SES tool this one is ready to be exported. Don't mind the lights, these are just for scene effect. This is an headache crack for Peterbilt or for my Coronado, that one American truck simulator comes out. Pretty cool. Maybe this. Anyways, this is what I've been up to lately. And this one is the light bar that is going to go on top of it. Right now I'm not too fluent on the Blender app. If it was eModeler, I've finished this already, but right now I'm having problems with naming of the fair. That's what's getting me down right now. I already exported it and it works in game, but the flares don't work. But let's ignore that and let's go to new. What are we gonna make? Okay, let's fish around in. Okay, for this tutorial you're gonna need the Peterbilt 389 version, the latest version you're gonna have. Then you're gonna click Peterbilt modified, click on that version, create a new folder, and extract the Peterbilt files. You should know all these stuff by now, how to open def files and how to open SCS mods. You need 7-zip to open these files, or WinRAR. Let us not get into that right now. Let's fish around and see what we can make. Exhaust, fenders, F-step. I'm thinking about making a small toolbox. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make a small toolbox. So let's see, where is our step? The R step? Yeah, I think it's our step. But let's import it now. So file, import, go to SCS PM, not PIM, but PMD. And go to where you extracted the Peterbilt. In my case, it's Euro Truck Simulator Mods, new folder. Then click Set Base Path. This is where you have the depth, material, model, sound, and vehicle. This is where everything is in one. You'll select SCS Base Path and go to Vehicle, Truck, Upgrade. I'm a bit sick, my throat is burning me. Look for R step and then set mod path, which is not very important. We just want the model for scaling. So let's just import one. Doesn't matter, pick any one. We just want the correct scaling. It's not important. Then click import SCS model. Don't have to worry about that. You know what? I'm not gonna import this one, so this one isn't the one I want. This one isn't big enough for me to get the scale. So file, import SCS PNG, documents, Euro Truck Simulator mods, new folder, vehicle. Remember to set base path or else it won't import. For some reason this is dumb. So upgrade. F step, no R step. And over here, I can import. We didn't set them mod path. No, it doesn't matter about the textures or whatnot. We are gonna delete this. Delete these. Pull this bar down and then click select these SCS light. Sorry about that. Delete them. Now we just want this model right here. Just want this model right here. So now, so you know the spacing between the axles and the tank. So, and where it is located. So now we're gonna create a cube. Go into solid mode and press 1 and 5, then Z. Then we're gonna pull the cube to match the back end right here, and then press 3 and 5, pull the cube to the geographic center of the model. Then we're gonna scale it down, pull it back, scale it on the y-axis by pressing S and Y and pulling. It probably will be bigger, but it doesn't really matter. Now, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna hide these because we don't need them anymore. We can delete them, but you want to have it properly scaled. Okay, now so press Z and go into solid mode and click on the cube and then press edit mode, object, and go to edit mode. You can press tab. Then we're gonna go into face mode, that's down here, and click the front face or the right face or whatever, and press E to extrude and press S to scale and scale it down a little bit, and press E to extrude and pull it down, give it some deepness, then press E to extrude again and scale, then E to extrude again, and we're going to pull it up and then go into side view to make sure it matches up. Yes, line should disappear. It doesn't really matter if you, as long as it looks good. And now we're gonna press E to extrude, Alt and M to add center. Then we're gonna pull it out. Then we're gonna go into edge select mode. Select these edges. Select these edges. Use the middle mouse button and shift the pan and tilt. Shift to hold to move the view with the cursor, and middle mouse button and shift to move. Yeah. Middle mouse button and hold on shift to move the view along with the cursor, and middle mouse button to pan and tilt. And scroll up to zoom and scroll down to zoom out. shift, hold on shift and click the edges and do it. Click. Sometimes I forget I'm teaching you guys from scratch. Shift, hold on shift, select the edges. It should appear white. Then for the recent edge, anything that's recent that you select will be white. That's how you know you select the recent selection, and it turns yellow when you click something else. So click these edges. Once you've selected those edges, press Ctrl and B and pull it up. And then use the middle mouse button to add line, to add the vertexes. Basically, we're beveling the object to give it more of a round view, round look. And scroll it up to about 5 or 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Scroll it up to 4. Go into object mode and see if you have the proper round and smoothness. And yeah, we do have it. So now I'll go back into edit mode. Then unselect those. Press A to unselect. Then we're gonna select these edges right here. And press Ctrl and B and pull up about 4 times. Do it to how much you want it. Yes. I forgot this line. And you have a smooth. Now you're gonna go to Tools, Smooth. It's gonna look grayish. You're gonna go to Modifier, Add Modifier, and add an edge split. This should give you the perfect object. Now we have no more use for the previous toolbox. Wait, it looks like we turned it what we did the next one. I still have the next one. But hey, what can you do on your stick? So select the model if you have it facing the wrong way and press R and Z, then 180. And then you should turn around. I think I'm gonna keep this part. Now select the model and put your mouse cursor over the red arrow and pull it down till this is almost disappeared. And good. Now we're gonna delete this. Delete hierarchy. You don't need it anymore. Then press Shift and S and cursor to center. Make sure you do that. You do that and then go down to SCS tool and then select this object, make sure it's selected, and press add root. Then click root object, then click this radio button right here. And click the cube right over here. Make sure you're selecting the root that you create, and click the cube. Then click this radio button right here, and then click the folder right there, and go to desktop, and it should bring you to new folder 10. select it. And then now we're going to go into new folder 10. Then we're going to create a new folder, call it vehicle. Shouldn't be in capital letters. And new folder again, call it truck. New folder, upgrade. Make sure everything is spelled correctly. New folder again, and then type whatever you want it to be. I normally just type it down, typing Dan Clark, my modding name. Dan Clark, and then that's it. Now we're gonna get the materials ready, which is just chrome, and we are gonna use some material. Sorry, what up? Forgive me, I'm a bit sick. Okay, now what we're gonna do, you're gonna need to download DXTBMP. It's a free software. You can download it by just typing DXTBMP in Google. It should come up, download, and then click on the first site you see. It should bring it here, and just download it and install it. Download it, and what else do we need? Oh yeah, go to Euro Truck Simulator. If you're a first-time modder, Euro Truck Simulator. Then go to not downloads, modding again. Should have told you this. Modding, and download the SCS. No, where it is? Where is it? This extractor. Yeah, download the SCS extractor here. Once you've downloaded that, create a new folder on your desktop, call it SCS, which I've done here. Then copy the SCS extractor in that folder, and then, assuming you guys have a legal copy of Euro Truck Simulator. If you don't, you should purchase it, even though American Truck Simulator is coming out to support the developers. Go to My Computer, your hard drive, where your Steam folder is located. So mine is located in Program Files, bracket x86. That's 64-bit files. And press S and find Steam, and press S again, and look for Steam apps, common. Click Euro Truck Simulator and copy the base file, this file, copy it to the SCS folder, which is, I have it right here. Now you're gonna pull it and pull it down on the SCS extractor, and command prompt should open. It will be it's extracting the SCS base file. Well, like how I already have it, I'm going to close it, but you guys should wait. It's going to take a while for it to extract if you have a slow computer, which I don't, but it's going to, no, it took a while to extract, so give it some time. Okay, now we're going to copy some files here. Now go to material, and go to environment. Copy this folder into your new folder 10, paste it. I'm new to this Blender thing. This is what I've learned this week. If you see on the SCS forum, I just started using it, like I think it was Saturday or Sunday. So I'm not sure on how, if this is what I know how to, this is how I know how to do it. So wait until that is extracted. In the meantime, I'm gonna go to Blender and go to Object, and you see this these lines right here. Click on it until the plus sign comes up. The cursor turns to a plus. Then you're gonna go over here and pull the line. Then you can press T to remove the toolbar, T to bring it back up. Then you're gonna go down to here, and I don't know what it is called. I think it's a viewpoints. Then you're gonna go to UV image editor, and you're gonna click new. Then I think you're gonna go to click the color, and you're gonna click hex, and I think it's 3 3 2 2, and type in 6 threes and then enter. It should give you a slightly gray color, and you're gonna click OK. It should be barely noticeable. Then you're gonna name it whatever you want to name it. It's gonna be Chrome, so I'm just gonna call it Chrome. It doesn't matter what you name it. Then go to image, and then click save image as, and then click your desktop or your documents wherever you want to store it, and save it. Then now you're gonna go to PTX PMP, and you're going to file, and then open. You're gonna locate that file. Sorry about that. Chrome. Open Chrome and click Alpha, and create Alpha channel black, and click OK. Once it's done loading, click File, Save as BDS Texture to your desktop, and click DDS 888-8 32-bit. That's what I don't remember, pretty sure, but I think that's what a guy on my shop told me. Rub Duck told me to do. And click save. It's already have my desktop, so I'm gonna replace it. Now you're gonna go to, let's see, is everything in copy? You're gonna click Control and A and exclude environment by holding Control and clicking environment and deleting them. Pretty waste of time. I should have told you to just write the phone and just copy environment. But anyways, this is how I do things. I do it the right way. You're gonna click start by type. You're gonna click Control and A, and then hold on Control and from a generic S. Then just delete everything else. Remember to clean your recycle bin. Coming. Okay, remember to always clean your recycle bin because these files will add up. Like, I don't know where the space on my hard drive went since I started modding. But anyways, where were we? Yes, okay, so material, environment. We should only have this texture in the generic S. Now just copy it to your desktop where you can find it and just delete it out. That's done. I should have told you to create these folders. But anyways, what's done is done. And type Google DDS to TGA. Then click on this image online converter. Then you're gonna click browse. You're gonna go on desktop. You're gonna locate the properties and make sure this is the DDS texture. That's the PMG. We don't want that. Now here it is. And properties. Make sure it's the DDS and click it. We can't select multiple here, so we just have to do it single-handedly. So let's click Chrome DDS and convert file. And make sure you have a good internet connection. And just wait. Actually, I have a good internet connection. The upload, like the download, I get 30 megabytes download sometimes, and the upload is like 1 megabyte, and I don't even get the 1 megabyte. It's a good speed. I play Grand Theft Auto online, and it don't lag sometimes, but it's okay for $30 a month. And you need 70 when I pay early. So now you're gonna get this download that pop up, that chrome.tga, and you're gonna save it to your downloads or wherever you want it to save, and go back, and then browse again, look for the generic S, and click convert file, and then download. And that's you. Now go to downloads, look for your generic S. I hate wearing a headphone with that sound. Make sure somewhere I can disable it. Now find your generic S, copy it, and put it in your new folder 10, material, environment, and paste. Now look for your Chrome, your chrome.tga, copy it, and paste it in, sorry, wrong folder, cut it, vehicle, truck, upgrades, Dan Clark. Name this folder whatever you want to name it. Please don't name it Dan Clark, because if you name it Dan Clark, it probably will mess up my mods if I decide to upload them, if I decide to public release them. So you're going to create a new folder and just call it text in that folder, and then you're going to click paste, and you paste to your Chrome. Now let's get to it. This is where the semi-hard part comes in. Now we don't need this anymore, but yeah, we do need it. So go to object, edit mode, press A to highlight, mesh, UV unwrap, doesn't really matter. Then we're done. So we're gonna pull this over, where the lines are in this screen, until we see the arrow, then we release, and it's gone. Pull this up. Now we're gonna create a material. So create a material. It doesn't matter what your name is. The converter tool is gonna rename it anyways. So scroll down all the way down to the bottom where you see shader. Then click diff.spec.nv, or yeah, I'll do nv. Then click add vertex color to active, or just click all. It doesn't really matter. Make sure you have that. Then make sure this is diffuse is always white and specular is always white. Then scroll down to environment factor and click bring it out. Make sure that is white too. And now we're gonna click the base. texture. So now in the base texture, you're gonna go to new folder 10, vehicle truck upgrade, manufacturer text or whatever you have it at, and click select texture file. Hold on, 1 minute. Press N, then scroll down to the display to the shading tab, and make sure GLS shading is on. GLSL, and then click back face, and I think that's all I need to press. Yeah, and scroll down. We selected our Chrome. Then you're gonna notice that there is a notification down here or warning. Click UV map. Then you're gonna click create a TOBJ file by clicking the plus. And settings, I don't think I should trouble that. Remember I'm new to Blender, so yeah, I've got my Chrome to work, so I don't have any problems. And I'm gonna go over to material view and look. This is how I'm gonna look. And go to object mode, and now we're gonna go to material environment. And we're gonna click generic on the squares. Click that, and then boom, it's now Chrome. You're gonna click right, and now we're gonna mess around with the shininess. This is what your texture should look like. We're gonna mess with the shininess of the object. Remember, if you want to see it clearly, you can add more lights. So create another sun. More lights you have, the more lights, the better you can see it. Here in the middle, so here. This is how you know if your Chrome will look good. Okay, I think that's enough. So click the object and go back into material browser and check. Yeah, the environment the shininess is okay. I think I'm gonna turn up the reflection a bit to 1. And okay, that is pretty much it. Now you're gonna click back the game object, then you're gonna go to the cube, then you're gonna go to root object. No, we're just gonna double click it up here and rename it to something like tools or whatever you want to call it. In this case, I'll just type in sandbox, and then we're gonna click on this is where the root object will be. So this is where it's gonna export to. This is the folder you want it to export to, the ending folder near folder. So we're gonna turn this on in root object, the radio button, and click vehicle truck upgrade Dan Clark, and then click select dictionary. Then that's it. That's pretty much it. We can export. So now we're gonna scroll up. So we're gonna go over to the scenes tab. Add vertex paint, UV map. Then we did all of those. And you're gonna click export. Export successfully completed. We have no errors, so we know as everything's gonna work. So now if you go back in new folder 10, you'll see a PIM, a sidebox PIM, and a sidebox.fit. Now Now after that, after we finish that, we're gonna scroll down to, oh, I didn't see this the last time. Oh, this must be a new update or something. Now we're gonna click conversion toolpath. I thought I already set that. Right, whatever. Yeah, it's already accepted. So it should be, conversion toolpath should be the box where you extracted your conversion tool, the folder, not box. Folder 10, no, tool. Then now we're going to click convert current SCS project. Now you're going to get this white screen that's come up, and everything is, last conversion finally ended. Here we're going to press OK, close it, and then we're going to go to toolbox, tool, folder, sorry, and look for a folder named RSRC. You should have these folder, automat, vehicle, and this should be okay now. You should have sidebox.pmd, sidebox.pmg, then you go into texture. You should have a chrome.tobj and a chrome dds extracted into that folder. Now you're gonna go over. Oh, I didn't create a shadow texture. I should have done that. It's not that important. Shadow texture. Okay, so let's just make a shadow. So press Shift and D to duplicate object, and click one of the side. So it's already selected, so you're gonna go to Material. Then you're gonna press the X button over Material, and you're gonna click New. Sorry guys, remember I'm sick. Okay, now you're gonna go down to shaders, and then you're gonna look for, I think it's shadow only. Yeah, I think I've used shadow only last time. I always use shadow only, or you can use fake shadow. I don't know the difference between them. But anyways, now we're gonna go to back over here and click export. Then we're just gonna click off clean RSRC and click convert SCS Pro. Then now we should go back in here and go automatic. We should have two textures right here, two matte files, two folders. Should have fake shadow in one, and this one should represent the crop. Now what I want you to do is pay attention. In order to open these matte files, right click on it and click open with, and then click notepad, or you can download a tool that I've used called Notepad++, which is a very easy program to use, especially doing Euro Truck Simulator SSI files. It's very easy to use. It edits with that, and everything comes out in a neat and organized manner. Now, what I want you to do now is you're going to go to SCS, and this is very important for your object to look clean. You go to SCS, and then go to where you extracted your base content, and go to Material, and you're going to go to Environment, scroll down to the bottom, Vehicle Reflection, rename, and copy. Make sure you copy, then don't spell it wrong, or else your game will probably crash. Now you're going to go over to, have a lot of folders open. Go back into tool, RS, close the notepad editor. If it's still off, you just click highlight, yeah, generic S, and then click place and replace it with vehicle underscore reflection, and click file, save. I think there's an easier way to do this in Blender, but this is how I know how to do it, and I am completely alright with how I do it. Now we're gonna close this, and if you go back into automatic and click this, it should be, we should name that. Now anyways, close that. Now we're gonna go back to, open new folder, go back to your mod where you extracted the Peterbilt from, go to new folder, and click def, vehicle, truck, Peterbilt 389, accessories, look for R step, and then click copy path, and go to new folder, df, new folder, I don't know, you see, yeah. So anything up above that, so you're in a vehicle, new folder again, rename, new truck, new folder again, paste, Peterbilt.389, new folder, paste, accessories, then new folder again, from V, and then click R, leave R step, into R step, and click copy shape 1, paste it. Now rename it to like shape 3, shape 3. Don't trouble anything else, just right here, and then click frame mount box or toolbox, and leave the icon as is. And I could show you how to change it, but I don't really want to go through that. So you guys can figure that out in there. Leave these suitable files, these suitable, oops, and then now this is where it gets interesting. So to locate the file that we exported, and we're going to close this and go back to your RSRC folder, and click vehicle. This is the path to the model truck upgrade. You see, this is not that, so you're gonna name this whatever you name this folder right here. Why didn't they're pretty sure it's copy. Just copy it to make sure you don't get anything wrong, because most of the time that is your problem. And then now copy it again, rename, go in there and copy the name of the .pmd file, and just replace this with it, and then click file and save. Now if you go back, Okay, new folder, new full truck accessories. Oh, I didn't name it correctly. It's forget what this name was. Oh yeah, R stuff. So rename. This is what I'm telling you that you should always pay attention when you're modding. And basically you're done. The mod is completed. Now, remember I told you need to have 7-zip on your computer. This is where it comes in handy. So you're gonna highlight everything that's in the RSRC folder. Right click and click add to archive and click zip, store, just call it toolbox. No, I don't think I should. You can have put your name .scs and click OK. Now copy this to your mods folder. And now let's launch your truck simulator. You can load, man. You don't normally take this long to open. My computer chooses to embarrass me every time. It's not. This is not the mod's fault. Just so you guys know. Just crashed because my computer is a douchebag when it feels like. Why are you sending information? Are you updating? For the last week, every time I choose Euro Truck Simulator, it's always situations like this. Now let's turn drop this down like this, then RZ1. Then there's invert export. And remember, you have to rename it every time that you're gonna modify it. File from generic test to reflection. Choose the SCS. Material environment. Make sure you close your truck simulator. Find the toolbox mod and just delete everything inside of it. Just pull these in, yes. And then launch your truck simulator again. I think we're gonna have to do some more repositioning. Oh, can't wait for you guys to I wonder if there's an easy way to do this. So, pull this over, pull this up, so right there, and that should do it. So, Let's just check something and see if these are the same. Yeah, they are the same. So all we have to do is delete the vehicle folder. Pull out the vehicle folder inside. Launch it again. I'm pretty happy why it didn't come out in the exact position. Reason being is so that you guys don't get frustrated and